I didn't even see the cipher, bro.
Okay.
What?
All right, man. T7M Radio Live, man. It's 7 Mitchell. About to bring on a special guest to talk to us about last night, get some feedback. Give me 1 second, man. Let me bring the big homie back in the building. Don't forget, y'all, we're trying to get 30 people. We need what? Where we at right now?
Where we at? 280, 281.
Yeah, we're about 281. We almost at $300 for the back to school donation link drive, man. If we can get 30 people, 20, 30 people to donate $1 before the live stream, man, we can get over the $300, man. We're trying to reach 500 by September the 1st. We make our mark. We're going to go ahead and give the money away to one or two of you guys on the 1st of September in preparation for back to school so y'all can get some things. So if y'all can donate and contribute, man, we asking about 20 to 30 people, man. Let's see if we can get over this $300 hump, man. If y'all can donate $1. Let's go ahead and bring on my brother Raj, owner of Close Combat Battle League. Raj, what's poppin', bro?
What's going on?
Oh, man, good
What
morning.
up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Man, salute, man. Congratulations, first of all, man. Fuck what the talk is about. We're going to get into that, break everything down. But, congratulations on, putting together an event and trying to provide the people some different things, man. I definitely appreciate it if nobody else do, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Already. So let's get right into it, man. I want to start off with this whole new Jerzey Twork thing. I've had another platform, Black Ice Cartel. They reached out to me yesterday and advised me that Twork had no show for their event. When did you catch notice that Twork was not going to be showing up for this card yesterday?
He told me 4 p.m. the day of the event. So yesterday at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Which is 2 hours before they're supposed to be there. So you guys, the stream started at 8 p.m. Eastern time. He was supposed to be in the building at 6. So that's 2 hours before he was supposed to be there. But I was trying to tell people, I told him on the stream, like I wasn't trying to pull wool over anybody's eyes. If I would have known yesterday, I would have said it live on Champion. But
Okay.
He told me literally while we were setting up, trying to get it ready.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. And that was interesting to find out. I wanted to know. That was kind of my next question. Do you think it would have been a good idea to let the people know about it all around the board? I see sometimes, I know you did, but a lot of times we see no shows, and a lot of league owners don't really let that cat out the bag. They pretty much about getting their money, and people find out when they find out. But I definitely appreciate you trying to keep niggas in the loop. But overall, what was your impression on the event, man? Your honest opinion on what you were able to pull off yesterday?
Overall impression in the building, this is one of the best events. The problem is, though, nobody knows because the pay-per-view is so bad.
Wow.
I asked Jazz, I was like, I was asking people for their honest opinion. And she said, man, I'm not going to lie to you. Yesterday, I thought it was going to be, because at the face-off, she said, judging off the face-offs and the venue, I was like, man, it's going to be like a 5 out of 10. And she said it was like an 8.7, 8.5 or something, she said. So even with the 4 no-shows, I mean, this was a very good event in the building.
Right. So with the pay-per-view, is it an issue with the footage being released on YouTube? I mean, will people still be able to get the audio from the battles, or should people not even be expecting these battles to drop? Where we at when it comes to that part?
That's a tough one. Because of the hard drive that we were using to save the battles on,
Okay.
I won't be able to really tell anybody that 100%, I don't think, until the next couple of days when he's able to put it all onto the hard drive. I'm hoping that the camera picked up a better, audio for the footage than the pay-per-view did.
Right.
That's my hope. If not, I know Jay Black did also shoot the Payne versus Mr. Mills battles, so hopefully you guys will be able to see that one, because I know that one wasn't really good with the sound. Born and Chilla's sound wasn't too bad for that battle, so.
Yeah, Payne went off. Chilla did his thing, 3-zip, no question. What about the cipher? Were you disappointed with the cipher? What was your thoughts on that?
I think that was more of a learning experience for the sound in that building. Um, Not a very good system they have going on in there, but a lot of that was last minute. But we'll get to that, man. Let's just start with the question you got. So the ciphers, the first person that went. Now on pay per view, I don't think it sounded that bad. Now in the building though, the sound was very distorted.
Okay.
I don't even know how it even sounded as good as it did on the pay per view on that part because I was expecting to watch that part when he first started rapping and for it to sound like how it sounded in the building. Um, I was kind of a little bit disappointed because these people had time to write these verses like for months. Like you had a guy pulling out his phone to rap. I'm like, dude,
Oh,
are
really?
you kidding? Did y'all see it?
Well, I was out and I purchased the pay per view for one of my listeners, so I didn't get to see
Okay.
the especially the cipher part. I didn't get to see. I saw part of the stream, but I didn't get to see any of the cipher. I seen a lot of people say that Marv won and Quest didn't really do great. I do remember that.
They said they didn't do great.
Yeah, they said they really wasn't that fire when it came to the cipher. I don't know. I didn't see it, so that's why I'm just trying to get some first hand feel on it.
I like Marv one. Quest was okay, but Jody Greasy, which is the guy from Toledo, he won clearly. Like it wasn't even close.
Okay.
Um, but him, Marv won, and Quest McCody, where he was first, second, and third. The other three, man, you got one that choked. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. One that choked, one that had the phone. He pulled a Drake on the radio.
Wow. That's crazy.
Literally though, a cipher though. Like I don't think I've ever seen that.
Are you still
But
intending to do the next event, Raj, in October? I know we talked before. You said you was going to have an event right around the corner. Are we going to pretty much stay on schedule with that?
probably not. Just because it's not even really about the sound and stuff like that. Because like the sound, I kind of already know what the issue was. So I'll tell y'all that in a second. The reason why I'm gonna push that back is because we need to have better legal stipulations in these contracts. I might have to go a lot more extreme than what most league owners do. Just because there's a lot of stuff that I want to make sure never happens again or just doesn't even have the possibility of happening.
Gotcha.
So I just want to make sure that before, I do this next event, that all of that is up to par and that I'm giving the people what they deserve as far as everything, whether it be the pay-per-view, whether it be the stipulations of the contract. We just want to make sure that everything is right before we come back for the next one. But we're definitely not going nowhere. That event's still going down. If you watch the pay-per-views, JC versus Fonz is locked in. So
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Now, I want to ask you, I'm not going to hold you too much. I appreciate you calling up, Raj, with the exclusive. I seen some backlash. I don't know what the specifics was. Maybe you can give us some insight on this. This whole champion of the night, the prize money. Was the prize money, the results of the prize money, was that changed or adjusted? What was up with that? Because on social media, I seen some people saying that it was originally supposed to be one thing, but then something else wound up happening. Can you give us some insight on what was the business with the quote unquote champion of the night pot money, if there was one?
okay, so everybody already knew about the money on the line, right? So most people would think, okay, that's it. So I decided maybe like a couple weeks ago or so
Okay.
to do the $1,000 champion of the night.
Outside of
Just
what
out of
everybody else
kindness
was
in my
getting
heart.
paid.
Right, just out of kindness on my heart. I just put it in and wanted the contract or nothing. It was like way past the contract. I just said, let's just do champion of the night. And basically, I wanted to do it just off the strength that I wanted the league owners to start doing this instead of making champion do it. Because the excuse always is, oh, I didn't build enough money. Well, the league owner should be doing it.
Talk.
So that's what I wanted to do. So basically what happened was, the first thing that happened was I got a call yesterday, or not yesterday. Yesterday was the 25th. So on the 24th, I got a call. The day before the event at 2:30 a.m., which was be technically is the 25th. For one of the guys, I won't mention their names, and he was supposed to be taking a train to a certain spot in order to drive to Toledo, take a 5-hour drive. The train got delayed. Him missing his train would have messed it up for a lot of different guys. So what I did was I flew him on an emergency, very, very expensive emergency flight that I did not want to buy, but it was going to ruin one of the battles that a lot of people was asking to see, which is one I can't say, but
Right.
So I did it. You know, I bought the emergency flight, but that was out of the budget. So I had to get that money from somewhere else.
Right.
So I said, I'm not going to take it away from the money on the line, because that's in the contract. So I'm going to put the money on the line. So I said, the only thing that makes sense is take it out of champion tonight. So originally, actually, there wasn't supposed to be a champion tonight at all. Then once I added it, and then this happened, I was going to take it out. The only reason why I still did champion tonight after all the money I spent for that emergency flight is just, once again, out of the kindness of my heart, I just took it out of the money that I made at the door, the little bit of money I made at the door. I just took the $200 out of there, and I said, at least we're doing something. So that's the way we did that.
I knew it was some stand-up shit behind this, Grill. I told you when we started this show, I said, Joe, I've known this dude for a little while now, and like you even said yourself, like, he's always been stand-up in every conversation that he's had. I cannot see him trying to backdoor niggas about some couple dollars. So
that's what I'm saying.
I definitely appreciate you breaking that thing down, man.
Yeah, because that was, you know, I'm one of them people, man. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So it really sucked that I had to do that. But to make even matters even worse is the emergency flight that I had booked for the guy to get to a certain spot. Okay, first off, let me say this. The emergency flight, I could have had one came right here in Toledo. The problem with that one is that was even more expensive than, it was like double the cost of the one that was already expensive.
Ooh.
Yeah, because when it's a last-minute flight, I don't know if y'all know anything about flight, they bust you over the top of your head because they know that you want it.
That's
small bread.
Yeah, we talking about thousands sometimes.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
the best thing I could do is get him to a certain spot where he knew somebody else that was on the card, and they could all drive. So, long story short, I booked the flight, emergency flight, spent all that money. The car broke down on his way to us, which is 5 hours. So the battle got canceled. It was pretty much a waste of money.
Wow.
So you had that going on. The Twork situation, I didn't know anything about Twork until 4 p.m. the day of the event. Because one of the things I would have did, because once again, I'm here to build a brand and have a good name. So I would have told everybody if I would have known yesterday. I would have said it right on champion. And I don't care about the ticket sales. I'd rather have people not mad at me because I told them than to have a whole bunch of ticket sales and bad people saying, well, you should have told us.
Right.
I found out 4 o'clock of the day of the event, which is 2 hours before he's supposed to be in the building. They were all supposed to be there at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was a huge setback. So we're talking about 4 canceled battles that was on the card.
That's crazy.
Wow. So moving forward, Raj, last thing, man. You said you're going to be throwing the people that purchase the pay-per-view. What do they just have to provide, I guess, a receipt of their purchase, and they'll get some type of link for the next event for Close Combat?
Basically, with my details from everybody that caught the pay-per-view, shout out to all y'all. I definitely did way more people on the pay-per-view than I thought I would.
Okay, great.
Like,
I'm glad to hear
I
that.
got home and I looked at it, I was like, what the hell? And they obviously all purchased it, like, right before the event, because I checked it before I went to the event and then at the end of the event. I was like, whoa. So what I'm going to do is everybody that was on there, they give me a list of everybody's email. So
Okay.
I'll send it to all of those emails that purchase the pay-per-view one by one, and they'll all get it for free. This isn't a free event for everybody, just the ones that
Purchase.
spent their money. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That purchase it.
Gotcha.
So that way they can have a free event. But this ain't just going to be a free event that had the same problem. We're going to get this thing right.
No question.
So,
Well, Roger, I appreciate you, man, calling up this early afternoon, man. Again, congratulations on the event yesterday, man. Ups and downs, but overall, man, I appreciate everything that you did for the community and all the extra things that you try to do, even the things that people don't even know about, the stuff that you dropped exclusive bombs here on T7M Radio this morning, man. I definitely appreciate it.
absolutely, man, because everybody asking for it. Man, everybody wants to know, but we dropped it here first.
Yeah,
T7M,
I
so,
appreciate it, man. I know you. I'm telling you, every media platform is going to be beating down your door, man. You going to be on some. Everybody going to want to talk to you.
You know, so crazy. Everybody is going crazy saying the negative stuff. But anyway, everybody has the stuff to say about the pay-per-view and everything. And I put out the post. I tried to reply to all the fans. I actually haven't been to sleep for 24 hours. I went straight from the event, took all the people, most of the battlers out to eat, paid for their food and everything, chilled with them at the hotel, came straight home, dropped right on social media, answered my 100 notifications, and that's all I've been doing. So I'm caught up now.
Yeah, it sounds like you ain't got no sleep, bro. Like what?
Oh man,
Yeah,
salute the
I've been trying to make sure everything's taken care of. What was I going to say? I was going to say something.
Was it something specific,
man,
negative thing that you seen on
everybody
social
wants to
media
know.
that you wasn't feeling?
No, not really. I mean, that's pretty much well deserved. Much people's saying, I paid the $20. One thing that made me laugh, you guys that see the pay-per-view, man, but the thing about the pay-per-view, there was never any cutout. So if anything crazy happened on screen, it was on there. There wasn't no type of music video playing in between intermissions. It was rolling. So at one point, I don't know if they didn't realize they was on live stream or what, but I would have to watch it just for that. So I can't tell you the exact minutes, but you could definitely find it. Danger Zone was on there dancing, man.
Wow. I heard about that. He was doing his JC shit.
Danger was doing his two-step.
Yeah, he's doing his two-step. All right, Roger, man, I ain't going to hold you, man. It looked like everybody in the chat, man, they appreciate what you're doing. I'm seeing a lot of stand-up guy comments. I'm seeing just don't book Prez Mafia or B Magic. That's their advice to you, man.
Facts.
That's good. But
Not book Prez Mafia at all, bro.
But we going to talk, man. We're going to talk soon, Roger, in preparation for the next event. But I definitely wanted to thank you again for what you provided us yesterday, man. Salute to you.
Appreciate it, man.
You already know. Be good, man.
Facts.
Yep.
T7M Radio, man. 7 Mitchell, the big homie Grail. That was Roger, owner, Close Combat Battle League, giving us the 101 on the event yesterday, man. Real stand-up shit he did. Most definitely.
Yeah.
No crowd. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Big up to everybody, man. It looked like we over the 300 mark.
Yeah, salute to Jersey.
Yeah, man, we are over the 300 mark. Shout out to VA Finance for putting me on. So let's keep it going, man. Let's try to reach 500 by September the 1st, man. Once again, man, this is the T7M Radio back to school donation drive. What we're going to do, we're going to gather as much money as we can. On September the 1st, I'm going to pick 1 or 2, maybe 3 random subscribers of the network. And we're going to go ahead and give y'all the money so y'all can get school supplies for y'all kids or yourself or whoever y'all got in your family that's in school, man, because every little buck is needed.
Every trip.
You already know. Shout out to the Shame Guard, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all locking in with us this afternoon. We'll be back later on this evening, man. We got to talk female battle rap. We got to give some Queen of the Ring predictions for Inferno going down the end of September. But y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Close Combat Battle League. Y'all heard what he said, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all locking in, man. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. Again, if y'all want to make a donation, the links are in the description box. Y'all stay safe, and we'll get up with y'all later on this evening. Big up to the big homie Grail. Grail, you got any final thoughts?
Nah, my nigga. T7M shit. Fuck anything else.
You already know, man. Y'all stay safe, man. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know the drill, man. We out.
One.